What's good, family? This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a blessed, wonderful day. Hope you had a blessed, wonderful holiday weekend. Like I mentioned in my couple of other videos, it's hot out here on the West Coast. We're having a scorcher. So those of you out here, stay hydrated, stay cool, and stay safe. If you don't have to go out, don't go out. Go out when it's in the early part of the day to get you some vitamin C. Excuse me, some vitamin D. Get you some vitamin D in the early part of the day, but don't go out if you don't have to. It's hot out here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. In the likelihood that you're not, always remember this: tough times don't last. Tough people do. Keep your hope, trust, and faith in Allah. He will see you through. I could definitely bear witness to that. So, California Legislative Black Caucus are a bunch of cowards. Let me start off by saying that there were reparation bills that were on the table. Well, it didn't get past that because it never went to the governor, Governor Gavin Newsom, our governor out here, Gavin Newsom. It never got to his desk. The California Legislative Black Caucus didn't like what was in the bill, which was cash payments to, the descendants of slaves out here in California, us receiving reparations, cash payments. They didn't like it, so they vetoed it. Well, they 86'd it because it didn't get to the governor's desk. This is why I'm all for, and I've said before, we need to get rid of the Black Caucus. The Black Caucus, the Congressional Black Caucus, needs to be done with. They're useless. They don't have the best interests of Black people at heart. They have the interests of Israel, Ukraine, the LGBTQ plus IA community, illegal immigrants, the Democratic Party, everybody but Black people. Everybody but Black people. They have the interests of cats and dogs probably before us. They do not have the interests of Black people at heart. Why are they still around? Riddle me this. Why are the Congressional Black Caucus still around? Why are the NAACP still around? Why are these organizations still around? For what? What purpose do they serve? They don't serve our purpose. They don't. Am I right or am I absolutely right? What purpose do they serve? What purpose do they serve? I said it. The purpose for Israel, Ukraine, illegal immigrants, LGBTQ plus IA, cats and dogs, rats and roaches, but not Black people. This would never happen with the Hispanic, with the Congressional Hispanic Caucus, or Hispanic. I think that's the name of their caucus. I may have said it wrong, but they would never sell their people out. They would never, ever do anything detrimental to their people. Never, ever. Lawmakers who represent the Asian community, they never, ever would do anything detrimental to the Asian community. But our people do it to us. And it's so upsetting and so infuriating until, and then they had a nerve, they have the audacity to tell you to vote for Kamala Harris. Don't vote for Donald Trump, vote for Kamala Harris. Get her in office. But you want fight for reparations for us? You won't go to bat for us. What the bill did, what did pass, is that they said that property that was stolen from black people who own property out here, that it would be returned back to them, and an apology for discrimination. An apology. An apology and land returned back to those whose land was stolen, was lost due to discrimination. That's fine and dandy and all. That's fine and dandy, but write the check. Write that check. Cut the bullshit, cut the check. Y'all should send it as a hashtag. Hashtag cut the BS, cut the check. Write that check, sucker. Ante up on that bread. The Congressional Black Caucus, they're just they're a bunch of Judases. They've sold out our people for silver and gold. They have no use. They're the gatekeepers for white supremacy. They fight for any and every cause but for black people. They're not for us. They don't have our best interests at heart. Why are they still existing? Why? They do nothing for us. They don't represent us. So this is from a tweet from the Coalition for, let's see, Coalition for a Just and Equitable California, CJEC, Coalition for a Just and Equitable California. Let me see. They put out a statement. Oops. I just had it. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications or when I do videos on here. I just had that tweet up. Hate it when I do that. But it's an embarrassment. It's so embarrassing. So where is we at? This is an article on Fox News. Yes, Fox News. Protests erupt at California State Capitol after pair of reparations bills shelved. Democrat State Senator Stephen Bradford says bills were not put up for vote over fear of veto by Gavin Newsom. Right. A pair of reparations-related bills for the descendants of enslaved Black Americans failed to pass in the California legislature on Saturday after backers said the bills would not move forward. Authored by Democrat State Senator Stephen Bradford of Inglewood, that's right outside of LA, Senate Bill 1331 would have created a new state fund for reparations, while Senate Bill 1403 would have established a state agency to oversee these efforts and determine who would be eligible. Both of those bills were 86th. Both of those bills were shelved. So those are the two bills they're talking about. These measures were considered key components of some lawmakers' ambitious efforts to pass legislation aimed at atoning for what they said was a legacy of racist policies that drove disparities for Black people from housing to education to health. While a Democrat-led California legislature did pass a spate of other bills aimed at remedying past racial injustices, none of these would provide direct payments to African Americans. That's the infuriating part. Bradford said the bills didn't move forward out of fear that Gavin Newsom would veto them. So now y'all scared. Y'all scared, pretty much. Fear. Y'all scared. Move them forward. Move them forward. Other groups move their bills forward, move this forward. If we veto it, so what? Demand that he sign it into legislation. Demand it from him. Demand it. Say, if you do not sign this into legislation, these two measures into legislation, Governor Newsom, there's going to be dire consequences. Hold his feet to the fire. If it was something regarding the Jewish community, y'all would have done it. If it was something regarding the LGBTQ plus IA community, y'all would have done it. If it was something with illegal immigration, y'all would have done it and have done it. But y'all won't do it for us because y'all scared. So the Coalition for a Just and Equitable California put out a statement. This statement is false about the little bit of the snippet of article I read. The truth is that California Black Caucus, CLBC, lied and cheated to stop reparations bills from getting to the governor's desk. Again, Black legislators stopped reparations bills for Black Americans in California. We had the votes to pass the bills, and they knew it, so they refused to bring the bills up for a vote. This type of betrayal cannot go unanswered. There must be a political price to pay. Gone are the days when politicians of any race or party can disrespect Black Americans and expect no political consequences. We are not captured. We do not belong to any party or special interests. We are the living embodiment of our ancestors who built this state and this country over 400 years and who are owed reparations. We're coming. No, we are here to get our checks and more. Salute. I'm all for it. I'm 1,000% for it. Get that money. Get that check. Whatever I can do to help, let me know. I hope those who are involved with this will watch this video, reach out to me through the back channels. Reach out to me. I will do whatever I need to help. Get that bread. Make them ante up on that bread. You're scared because the governor would veto it. That is just cowardice, and it's a bunch of lies. And I agree with the CGEC. It is a lie. You're scared. So you won't push it forward out of fear? You're scared of the governor? That right there tells me all I need to know about the California Legislative Black Caucus. That right there tells me all I need to know. Y'all some scared Negroes, some scared niggas. But let it be something dealing with the Jews. Let it be something dealing with the LGBTQ plus IA community. Let it be something dealing with illegal immigration. Anything else, y'all brave on that. But when it comes to us, y'all are scared. Buck broken niggas. Fuck y'all. Excuse me for saying that, but it angers me. The Congressional Black Caucus are a bunch of cowards. You're scared. You're afraid. Why are you even representing us? You serve us no purpose. Be gone. Be gone. We don't need you. We need those people who are willing to do the work, the grassroots organizations. I bet you y'all was in support of the Japanese Americans getting their reparations. Yes, they received reparations. They were interned they were in internment camps out here in California and throughout the West Coast during World War II. Japanese Americans, American citizens with Japanese descent. They were put in internment camps. They received reparations and cash payments. I bet you the California legislative Black Caucus, I bet you they didn't have a problem with that. I bet you they didn't have a problem with Nancy Pelosi allowing, or the governor, I should say, allowing illegal immigrants to receive $150. $150,000. $150,000 in cash for housing as a starting point. I bet you the California legislative Black Caucus, they did not have a problem with that. They didn't fight the governor on that. They were all for it. But when it comes to reparations, you are afraid, you're scared that it may get vetoed. But everybody else in this damn state and throughout this country are getting reparations or some sort of tangibles. Illegal immigrants, criminals, not all of them, but far too many of them are criminals. They're receiving tangibles from this government. Not those of us whose ancestors built this country from nothing. We made America a superpower. Am I right or am I absolutely right? We built this motherfucker. We built it for everyone else. Dr. Claude Anderson said 30 years ago that Black people in the United States will become a permanent underclass. I'm going to repeat that again. Dr. Claude Anderson said 30 years ago that Black people in this country will become a permanent underclass. Damn if he wasn't right. He said that 30 years ago. He saw what was coming. Shout out to Dr. Claude Anderson, a former a Marine, not a former Marine, a Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Semper Fi. He saw that back then, 30 years ago. And we are becoming a permanent underclass. Well, we already are one. We built America into a superpower. We fought in every war America has had, every battle. We vote in these goofy ass elections. We vote so much, we the leading race on voting. That's what other races see. Black people love to vote. We love to protest and march. We march for our rights, which we haven't received. We pray for our enemies. We love our enemies. We're a peaceful people. Again, the most patriotic, the most loving, the most faithful. We built this nation for other people to come reap the benefits of it. We built it, in other words, we built this country for freeloaders. We did the hard work so the freeloaders could enjoy the fruits of our labor. We couldn't even enjoy it. That's facts. Everyone has received reparations from this government, including white slave owners. That's right, they receive reparations. What was it? Emancipated Compensated Act of 1862. The District of Columbia, I always get it mixed up, but look it up. You could Google it, it's common knowledge. White slave owners in DC received reparations. You could Google that and it'll come up. Happened in 1862. Abraham Lincoln cut them a check. People who owned us, terrorists, was giving some form of bread. Oh, well, they were given bread. But the people who suffered the atrocity, the worst in human history, can't receive a penny, can't receive nothing. And you have these Judases who selling us up the river because they're scared, they're afraid. Then go somewhere. When we get our reparations, we take your money too. Because you ain't doing us no good. How are you helping us and you scared? Doesn't make any sense. It wouldn't happen in any other community, but it happens in ours. It's embarrassing. People who represent us are scared. They are afraid. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down. Hit the subscribe button so you get notifications on the videos on here. It's so infuriating. Then they wonder why we say, we're not voting. No. For what? Politics is all about quid pro quo. Y'all want something from us, we want something from y'all. It's supposed to be the doctrine of fair exchange, not the doctrine of an unequal exchange. Dr. Claude Anderson spoke about that decades ago. Powernomics. Support him. The Powernomics Pack. All his books are there. Powernomics.com. The Harvest Institute. Support Dr. Claude Anderson. The man is 88 years young. He's still here among us. Support this legend, this God. Support him while he's here. Give him his flowers. It just doesn't make any sense. And this is what Brother Ice Cube was talking about 4 years ago. The contract with Black America, which Dr. Claude Anderson was a part of. But Negroes wanted to fight Ice Cube. How dare you ask for something from the Democrats? Why are you talking to Trump? Cube said, I'm not supporting Trump. I'm not supporting Biden. I'm talking to both camps. Whoever wins the White House, we want something in return for our votes. That's smart. That's what you're supposed to do. But these dumbass bootlicking niggas, Selena Johnson, Claudia Jordan, Vivica A. Fox, Lisa Ray McCoy, the Cocktails with Queens, they should have called it the Cocktails with Mammies, because that's all they were. Roland Martin's fat ass, D.L. Hughley, who haven't hit puberty, his old ass, it all came at Brother Ice Cube. And it was so infuriating. I'm still mad about it. It was 4 years ago, but it was so despicable what they were doing to him. Oh. We fight for our own demise. I hate to say that, and I'm going to say it again. Let me be very clear. Black people, we will fight for our own demise. We're the only people on the planet who do this. We will fight to defend the oppressor to oppress us. We will fight to defend the oppressor to oppress us. We're the only people who do it. It's sad. It's just embarrassing. It's disheartening. It's all the above. Infuriating. Pick one. All the above. We're the only people who do it. And this, when are we going to learn? When are we going to learn? But cut the BS, cut the check. Ante up on that bread. Reparations. Everybody else has received some form of reparations or tangibles, but Black Americans, foundational Black Americans, freedmen, we have not received a penny. We have been the most patriotic, like I said, every war America has been involved in, battle. We have been on the front lines, the first to volunteer. We're the most prayerful people. We love our enemy. I can't think of any other race of people who do that but us. We love our enemy. We forgive our enemy after they committed the act. They don't even want forgiveness, but we force our forgiveness on them. We love them. And for that alone, that should be enough right there to say, you know what? They fought in every war. They get beat upside the head, set on fire, hung from trees. Their women been raped, babies were bait for alligators. But for that alone, let's just break them off. But nope, they won't even do that. Did it for everybody else. Did it for the Jews over in Europe, even though the Holocaust didn't happen here in America, but they sent money over there to them. They send billions of dollars to Israel every year since 1948. Send billions to Ukraine in the war that's over there between Ukraine and Russia. Giving tangibles to undocumented terrorists, illegal immigrants, the LGBTQ plus IA community, they get legal protection. Asian Americans, they got a hate crime bill. And Roland Martin's a damn lie. Tyrese was right. Tyrese was right, Roland Martin. You were wrong. You are a liar. You are a fat, porky pig looking liar. Tyrese was right. He was 1,000% right. The Asian American community got a hate crime bill. Yes, they did. Roland Martin, you could uh, spin it however you want to, but the truth is the truth. You're a liar. But yeah, keep putting the pressure on these devils' necks. And whatever I could do to help, let me know. I hope someone sees this video that's, whatever I could do to help. If I have to call a number, send an email. I've done it before. I will do it again. We want our reparations. We want our check. Dr. King died on that. He said, we're coming to Washington for our check. Next thing you know, they murdered the man. Dr. King was for reparations. Brother Malcolm, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, he's for reparations. Nation of Islam. Notable Black people who have done the work and who are doing the work, we want our check. We want it. Reparations or else. Tangibles or else. That should be the hashtag, and that should be going online, going viral. Make it blow up. I'm gonna hop off of here. I'm getting pissed off. It just irks my nerves that the California legislation for a Black Caucus, wherever the hell you call them, that they were so scared. They were afraid that it may be vetoed. So that's why they didn't push the bill through. And they were exposed as being liars. Sorry about that, y'all. So yeah, I was in it's my wife coming in, but they've been exposed to being as being liars. So and they were caught. They got caught in their lies. They got caught up in their bullshit. So that's what happened. They're liars. Cut the check. Reparations. All right, y'all. Till next time, share this video. Share it, share it, share it. Make it go viral. Share this video. Hit that thumbs up button. Smash that thumbs up button down. Hit the subscribe button. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think, please. We got to have a conversation. Like I always say, we don't have to agree, but let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. Let's do that, y'all. Support the podcast. Support my YouTube channel. Please support it. Please, please, please support it. Support it. Brother needs your love and support, and I don't take it for granted. Y'all be safe out here, brothers and sisters. Be safe. Beware and be aware. Like I said in my last video, Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy now more than ever. So please, beware and be aware, brothers as well as sisters. I'm going to hop off of here. Y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. I love y'all. Take care. I'm out. Assalamu alaikum.